I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Lindsay Clancy, trial day, 18, inside the courtroom. Let's get down. Welcome, beautiful humans. This is Defense Diaries. I'm your host, Bob Motta, and this is our Inside the Courtroom coverage, day 18 of the Lindsay Clancy trial. Today, a lot more action than yesterday. Pretty interesting day in court. And it started off with a bang for certain. Before we get into all that, let's handle a couple of. Can I see y'all up the bench? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the housekeeping, just like Judge Sullivan does every morning. First of all, make sure you're like, sharing, and subscribing. If you don't know how to like, just shrink down the chat, hit that little thumbs up button. Really helps get us out to the algo. If you haven't subscribed, like if you want to chat right now, you have to subscribe. But the key is just stay subscribed. There's no reason for you not to be subscribed to our channel. We think it's pretty awesome. We think our community's even more awesome. And we think we can give you some pretty good content. So, and it's free. It's free. And then share with your friend, share with your neighbors. Like the one thing that I've found here in this beautiful Commonwealth filled with amazing, wonderful people is that they share our show out. I've had more people like, oh, yeah, I told people are telling everybody, their grandmothers, their nieces. I'm not even kidding, and it makes us feel wonderful. Oh my God.
Was I supposed to come now or just
you were? Yeah. Yes, always. Hi.
Hi, babe. I wasn't sure. I miss you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love you.
It'll be soon.
Yeah, it's coming. So the angry sea. The sea was angry that day, my friends.
So I meant to tell you, and well, I guess I should just tell you offline, actually.
Fair. Wow.
Well, just that it seemed that he wanted to get in that stuff about what's his name? Whatever.
Dietz?
Yeah. And maybe he feels like he got it in enough, but I thought that he opened the door when he said that Dietz handpicked him for the job. He hires the people he thinks will be best so his credibility is now at play. Like who he thinks is best, well, he's a fucking liar. So
who, Dietz?
Yeah.
I mean, and Dietz has a pretty extensively heavy-duty background. Like Dietz is kind of
bad stuff, or
no, like Dietz is a fucking like a dude.
Yeah, but then he lied.
Did he? I mean,
yes.
Or did this guy lie?
Wait, what are you talking about? He made up a Law and Order episode and said that it was released, or he made up that the Law and Order episode was aired before Yates died, and then the Commonwealth argued Yates based her defense on that episode, and they found out afterwards the episode didn't air till after the fact.
Oh, I missed that.
Well, completely. That's what you didn't hear when Reddington said.
I have to admit, there was a portion of the direct, or the cross rather, where I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
I was trying to play my wife, and you're behind time, so I was trying not to miss anything.
Oh, then you go to Court TV.
It's
not your wife.
I was trying to rush and get to the bathroom because it wasn't a number one. I had to go to the bathroom, man.
That was more info.
Oh, it's a lot of details.
A lot of details.
Sorry. Well, we're all human. So yeah, I don't remember hearing that part. I really don't. Yeah. So I completely missed that shit. So wait, tell me again. So I get it. Yates episode, Law and Order did it. And,
right.
And so what was the lie?
He said that a Law and Order episode aired before Yates came up with her defense, basically laying out that defense, like this woman who got off on and it hadn't.
Yeah, and Andrea Yates. We're all familiar
No,
with
no,
it.
no. I mean, that's what he said an episode aired about. Get it? He said Yates saw an episode of Law and Order and created her defense. The episode he talked about did not come out till afterwards.
Oh, so so you're saying Dietz is on record having done that?
Yes, it's like a thing. I still have it up, I think.
Oh yeah, I missed that whole little episode. No,
Well,
I get it. I know it's not Mac. Max
right.
got his
It
own
says
problems.
I'm reading this from a journal, a PubMed journal. Dr. Park Dietz, a mental health expert who appeared for the prosecution, who was also a consultant for the television program Law and Order, had told the jury that there was an episode of that program in which a woman with postpartum depression who drowned her kids in the bath was found insane. He said it aired shortly before Mrs. Yates carried out the same actions. And then they found out afterwards that it hadn't been, that it hadn't been out.
Wow. Like, what a fucking weird, like, so easy.
No such episode existed.
Like, why would you lie about something so easy to fact check?
Right. So that's
go look and see when that episode first aired. Oh, it was after the case was over. Weird. Like, what a fucking bizarre thing to lie about. Like, ego boost much? Yes. Yes, my theories are so fabulous that this woman used my theory to get off. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. No, I don't like, you know what? I'm good. Allie filled me in. I was like, that was literally the only 5 minutes I missed. The only 5 minutes I missed. May have been 7 minutes. We don't need to get into it. We really don't need to get into it. All right. Oh, the other part of housekeeping that I forgot. And we're sticking to this time. 8:15 my time, which is 7:15 my wife's time. I'm ending this members only. And that's straight up Q&A. That's where all your questions, that's all it's going to be for as long as I can handle till I fall out of this chair, which could be 5 minutes. It could be an hour and a half. You never know. Every time I do these lives, there was a woman in our comments in yesterday, I think the day before yesterday's show, that had the nerve, I feel like pulling it up to say, hey, all the Venmos and the money and all the shit to send you to, Boston, and where's the after trial coverage? You're going to the ball game. I'm like, what are you talking? I have been on every night, including the night that I went to the ball game in the car. Might not have been optimal, but I was on. So there's just no pleasing everybody, was that Barnum and Bailey that said that shit? Oh, look, Lindsay Bay. What's up, girl? So excited I got to see you. Yeah, Ange. What? I don't even want to hear your shit. You live in paradise, girl. Ange is up there in Alaska, the last of the wild frontier. And you got me hooked on those damn fabulous, amazing channels with the bears. I haven't watched the other ones. I've been stuck on the bears, just watching them in that magnificent river. So, it's hypnotizing. Plus, I love bears, so you had me at bear. Yeah, no, it's all real. It's all real, and it's nice. The tides are coming in heavy because it's been an overcast, kind of a cloudy day. It's been very, very sunny and beautiful for the most part. Last couple of days have been overcast. I wouldn't call it gloomy. I'd call it beautiful. The ocean's spectacular. Margaret said, you're not going to want to be out there. I'm like, the hell I'm not. I'm like, this is the shit. I'm like, who wouldn't want to be in front of this if you had the opportunity? I do need, babe.
Yes.
I left without any kind of hoodie. Like no kind of sweatshirt.
I mean,
She doesn't
maybe you
give a
should
fuck. Look at her.
just order
Sitting there.
Defense Diaries
Pay me
one.
no mind. I had my Defense Diaries shit. I got my one with the new logo on it. That I
Well,
always
maybe I
wear.
could look on Houseplant and see what they have on their stuff, and I could order you a Houseplant one because we need another Houseplant one.
Do we?
I think so.
Blew it. You blew it. You lost the zip up that we'll never be able to get with the squid on it.
I
don't
know.
Yeah. It's terrible. All right. So let's start talking about the day. So first thing I want to dispel, I have it and I tweeted it early. You know, all of the talk, all of the chatter last night coming into today was about Margaret Spinelli not testifying. The prevailing thought was based on the fact that she was posting on her Facebook page, which it was confirmed. In fact, her Facebook page. That is not why she's not testifying. She was actually pulled off the list before the post. So, and it had nothing to do with the Facebook. So, you know, I don't know how you feel. Like Allie was texting me and I feel the exact same way. You know, I worry that that's a hole in the defense. I feel that I'm hoping because it's a 12-6 women to men split, that when the deliberating jurors get picked, that it's a majority women. I've heard from multiple people that there's multiple nurses on the jury. I'm just hoping that there's enough women in there to educate the men as best they can back there. Because I just think that's, what are you doing?
Sorry.
You're going to sit there and text the whole time.
Okay,
then,
I'm done.
I mean, like, I haven't seen you. I haven't been able to talk to you.
I know.
You're sitting there doing so. Like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see.
All right,
where
just
you're
leave it
texting.
be. Just leave it be.
Oh no, on blast.
Stop.
So, did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, that why?
Watch. This is what Allie does.
No,
she's gonna pretend like she was
you
listening.
talked about
She's
why the
watered
expert
down version.
couldn't testify.
Spinelli. It wasn't
right.
the Facebook post. It was something completely unrelated to that. She was actually, because she was in court, I think either Monday or Tuesday. And
so they just don't think they need her, because why wouldn't they ask for time to get an
I don't think they could make the pivot.
What do you mean?
I mean, ultimately, I think that Kevin thought that he had enough with Resnick to where he didn't ask for the extra. I mean, do you think that?
I don't know what the other one was supposed to.
It's not so indifferent what happened with us with Spitz, but that was like 2 weeks before trial.
Right, I know, but if it's a thing, he should have asked. I mean, now it's kind of late.
Well, it's over. I asked him today. There is no. He's not doing a server rebuttal. So whoever put that out.
Somebody put it out, and I said that maybe. I said the only way that would make sense is if they got something new in the right. It didn't happen. All right, so let's start with. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll start with. I'm just gonna do it like this. I thought it makes the most sense. Oops. All
right, so while you're digging around, so the Spinelli thing was kind of put to bed early. We get in there, another huge crowd, another huge line. Like, so, you know, Margaret, who's my benefactor here, who's the incredibly kind woman and her husband Aram that are hosting me, you know, she wants to get in. Obviously, I want her to get in. It's a 45-minute drive. We're getting up early every morning. She's like, I want to get up early. I'm like, let's go. You know, so I don't want her getting stiff. So this is what happens with Margaret. So as you guys know, we had the false start, right? They let us all into the courtroom. They have the screen set up. I can see Resnick on there. We're waiting on the judge. We're waiting on the jury. They finally come in. Judge comes in. He has his huddle. They talk about the scheduling for the day. They bring the jury in. They start the Zoom, and it's crackling. You guys saw that, right? Like in the beginning of Resnick. Honey,
Yeah,
engage
we
with
did
me.
see that. We saw
Okay.
it, and then they had to start it over. I was trying to find a place in his testimony where he talked about
All right. So
the
you keep looking for that. So I'll
yeah.
keep telling this story. So they kick us out of the room. Okay. So at first they're like, they excuse the jury. And they always say the way that it operates is they excuse the jury. They tell us that we may be seated again, and then we wait for the judge to say what he's going to do. If it's going to be a break, if it's going to be a short break, if it's going to be a longer break, whatever the case may be. And then he'll decide whether he wants to clear the courtroom. If he's having it be a break, he's clearing the courtroom. So we sit down initially, and it seems like he's like, this is going to be short. He soon realizes when the tech people are in there, it's probably not going to be that short. So he kicks us out of the room. In the meantime, everybody that didn't make it into the courtroom, and it was a lot of people, are already lined up. So all the people that were actually first in line this morning and got into the courtroom are now, because of a technical difficulty, forced to get behind all the people that are already lined up, meaning that a majority of them are not getting back in to see the beginning of the testimony. So and all of the deputies that are in there are awesome. Like every single, shout out to Kevin. If you're watching, I love you, man. They're all awesome. They're all awesome in there. That, like, everybody in that building has been incredibly kind, cordial, professional, all of it, everything that you could want from people that are making a court system run smoothly, and they're doing a great job. So I go up to one of the guys who I had a really nice talk to last week. I wish I could remember his name. And I'm like, look, man, I'm like my homie, like this whole thing you got going on with the line, it's whack. It's not fair. It's like people that were not first in line are now going to get the benefit of the technical difficulty and be there for the beginning of the testimony, which is critical. People want to see Resnick. Resnick's like the kind of shit you want to see.
Right.
He's a legend. So, he's like, I can't do anything about it. Them's the rules. I'm like, so the rule is every time they're going to clear the courtroom, it's going to be a reset, no matter what it is. He's like, yeah, that's what they tell me. I'm like, who can I talk to? He's like, you got to talk to the big guy. And, he's the court crier. He's the guy every morning that when he's getting us rolling, he does the court cry. And he never came out, so I go to like Margaret. I'm like, look, I mean, you got to go up and like, you gotta hope, you gotta prey on people's goodwill and humanity. You gotta be like, look, we were first in line. We got stiffed. Are you gonna like actually go in there? And like, she's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going. I'm not doing that. So ultimately she ended up getting in anyway. So that was good. So I would have felt terrible.
Right.
You have to understand from my perspective, if Margaret's not getting in, I'm
Screwed.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Like I'm not screwed. Like she'd probably like wait for me, but it's like I feel awful that
Hey, it's only 8 hours. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be out. I'll be out at lunch. So thankfully that didn't happen. So they fixed Resnick. Resnick's on. I thought Resnick crushed it. What did you think? I thought he was great.
So here's what I wanted to pull up. So let's start going over it.
Remember, we got to get questions. Because people that aren't members, I want to be able to get to some questions for these folks too.
All right. So this is where he's talking about the time.
In Texas, and then I came back to University Hospitals in Cleveland, where I completed my residency in psychiatry. Would you like me to reserve university as a full professor? And I've also become interested in forensic psychiatry, that is, that aspect of psychiatry which relates to legal issues such as this case. and I initiated a fellowship in forensic psychiatry in 1979 in psychiatry.
Not right.
And do you
Like me to
have,
go further?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wait, what are you trying to find, babe?
I'm trying to find this
Wishes
part. I'm going off
such
the
as
transcript.
this case, and I initiated a fellowship in
Now, you wrote in your report on page 24 that
If this is it.
Ms. Clancy had paranoid beliefs that her children would be taken away from her if anyone knew what she was going through, correct?
yes.
Yeah, I can't get.
But
It's not.
That's
not lining up.
actually a rational belief.
I was trying to get to where they talked about the weeks and months, how many weeks after being born, and how he explained that it can be the first year, or 3 weeks, or 3 months, or 4 weeks. So, but it's not.
Oh, by the way, I saw a question about the meetup. So it's not in stone yet. I'm waiting for a call back. I've kind of landed on a place based on a few people telling me in Braintree called the Southside Tavern. So I'm waiting to hear back from probably the manager. That's where I'm probably looking at. To me, it seems like it's kind of central. It's far enough out of Boston, because like a bunch of people when I even thought about the concept of doing it somewhere in Boston were like, no. On the weekend, no, just no. So I respect that. I'm gonna follow the lead of people that live here. And I people were like, do Canton. I'm like, not a chance. There's not a chance in hell I'm doing Canton. There's no way. Like I don't want to be talking about Karen Reed's case all night, because here it's still the talk of the town. It's still the talk of the town, the Karen Reed case. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll be posting it everywhere once I land on the exact day. I told them either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday night. So it's going to be one of those three. I apologize for the lack of advance notice. Hopefully a bunch of people will show up. But I'll let you all know when I get that landed on. I'm going to try to see if I can get another creator or two to come hang with us. So, are you guys talking about how I don't have a hoodie? Yeah, I'm starting to get a little chilly. I'll power through though, Oh yeah, the devil's lettuce. It's classic. It's classic
right.
Reddington. It's classic Reddington.
So I found it.
Oh yeah, you were right, girl. You were right. No question.
All right, I found it. I'm going to play it. AP works for some reason. Court TV doesn't.
Okay. Oh wait, no.
What?
AP, no. AP is the one that dinged. I forgot who got dinged with the AP for like playing Melanie. That I told you, Melanie was like, she texted me. She's like, I got dinged by AP because she was asking me who the pool camera was. I told you, Melanie was like, she texted me. She's like, hey, I got dinged by AP because she was asking me who the pool camera was. I told you, Melanie was like, oh my God. She's like, hey, house of mirrors. I got dinged by AP because she was asking me who the pool camera was.
Oh my gosh.
Tech wizardry at its best.
Jesus. I was trying to go to, and I was like, what's happening? I was trying to
If
go
you
to
only use that second screen. You just got to plug it right into your little computer there. Second screen pops up. You just move a Google search page over to that screen. You pull it up. You got your screens. You are so resistant
I know.
for, my tech wizardry skills being what they are. Yours may actually be worse.
I'm
It's
trying
a bold statement, but. All right. So Resnick gets on. I'm going to keep talking. I have to keep the ball rolling here.
Yeah.
And I thought Kevin's direct was great. I mean, when he lists off the laundry list of cases that he's been involved with, starting with Dahmer and the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski and Casey Anthony. And it's like, dude's done it all, right? And more importantly, he's handled more filicide cases than anybody on the planet, at least anybody in the U.S. And I'm sure there's the U.S. leads like we do in everything that has to do with murder. Yeah, I mean we're the world champs of that. I'm sure that
Oh, I know.
he's done it more than anybody in the world. I mean, the guy's, I don't know what he said, 80 cases, something like that. So I mean, he's clearly well versed. And you know, in typical Kevin fashion, as promised, you know, you're not getting a 2.5 hour direct. You know, he gets the info in, he gets the info out of Resnick, and he, you know, and that's a struggle doing it on Zoom because there's a slight delay. You know, and you have Kevin kind of standing. Were they showing where Kevin was standing during the examination, or were they just showing?
No, they were
Resnick?
showing Kevin a lot.
Okay. Yeah. So he was up on that kind of like that podium next to the bench. And I just thought the direct was great. And I thought Resnick was on point. Resnick was like, who's going to beat him? I don't give a shit who they're putting. It sure the hell isn't Mac. I mean, next. All right. Like, who's next? Because that guy wasn't it. Oh.
I think I found it.
Oh, you're so wonderful.
You need a blank?
I
Want a
would,
blank?
I wouldn't
wouldn't
turn
need a
down
blank.
a blank. I wouldn't turn down a nice little lap blankie. What a hero. What a hero. Just a hero. Oh. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be great.
Unbelievable. All right, I can't do
You're
it.
killing me. Like, why do
Sorry.
we have to watch the shit? I was there. Let's
All right.
talk about it. Or like, do you not remember what someone
So
said? Or are you
you know
trying to
what,
find
here,
like a
I do have it. I'll just read it from the transcript.
Okay.
So, you know, I asked Bob on the break, I'm like, hey, or afterwards, did Reddington ask either of his experts or any of his experts, hey, the DSM says 4 weeks
Oh, yeah.
postpartum. Where did the 12
Oh,
weeks
yeah.
come from? Where does the
Or do
year
you want
come
the dark
from?
side showing?
And how
Oh,
did
yeah,
she
dark
get
side of the
diagnosed?
moon.
Hey,
Oh, do you not like that?
Hold on.
Margaret's taking care of me.
I muted him. And can you get a postpartum diagnosis with Lindsay if her symptoms didn't start till September? I thought she had symptoms before September. So this is where I didn't know we started this at 4 months. So on Cross, because I don't see anything mentioned about weeks or months or anything in the direct. Whoops. Hold on.
Yeah, I think September was kind of the beginning point for her. Because remember, it was like it's been the testimonies like they had a
Amazing
good
summer ever.
Right.
Right. So she says, in fact, 116. She says, in fact, all right. So she said, now you mentioned postpartum psychosis doesn't typically happen 8 months after childbirth, correct? Yes. In fact, it's typically 4 weeks of child being born, correct? Most often, yes. And you mentioned that her postpartum, Miss Clancy's postpartum, began within that 3-month time frame of postpartum. So do symptoms have to occur within that 3-month period of postpartum? Well, there's a wide range of definitions of postpartum. Some scholars in the area make it the whole first year, others 3 months, others 4 weeks. And it says, in fact, her seeking help from psychiatrist happened in September, which would have been 4 months after she gave birth. So I guess that was really it. Was all that was all that she covered, because I guess she didn't want to give too much time, you know. Too
Yeah.
much. You want to give him like too much wiggle room. but it doesn't look like Reddington asked him anything about the time frame. Why can she be diagnosed with postpartum if the first symptoms didn't start until after 4 months? And I don't know why he decided to say she was amazing all summer long.
Yeah, I was telling you on the
September.
phone.
Who goes to a psychiatrist the day after your symptoms start?
I was telling, yeah, right. I mean, I told you on the phone, like somebody had sent me an email or a DM. I wish everybody would just send me stuff via email, because it's like I get so much stuff in so many different areas. I can't keep track of what DM it's in, whether it's Messenger, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter. It's a lot. My preference is, if you have information, send it to either Bob at Defense Diaries or a true crime pod at gmail.com. Like those I get. Those I'll get. And it's a true crime pod, not podcast, at gmail.com. Like those I see. So everybody, and if you're sending me emails and I'm not giving you the love and saying, hey, I got it. I got it. I apologize that I'm not doing that. I am worn thin, so Jay Ryan, I have to tell you, this comment irritates me. I just went through this. If I'm pissing somebody off, I cannot be doing any more than I'm doing. I honestly cannot. So show yourself. How could I be pissing people off? I'm on every night for no less than 2 hours after spending all day in the courtroom live tweeting. How in the world could I be pissing people off? It's a legitimate question. I find that question offensive. I find that statement offensive. You're underestimating grossly how much energy that this takes to do. So there's that. There's that. I mean, if you think you're going to put a comment up and I'm not going to respond to it like that, you're on the wrong channel. Like, you don't know me. I'm a straight, I call it like I see it. People hate me for it. People love me for it. It is what it is. But that comment, no, rejected. I mean, were you not on when I went through that whole thing? Well, Allie muted me, so.
I did.
All right, so Resnick, I mean, I don't know how much we need to talk about him. I thought he did what we need to do. I mean, ultimately, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to go back to last night in the chaplain, because I didn't get the opportunity to talk to you about it. And
most significant testimony I heard through the whole thing.
Right. But what was your take on the use of the word alluded to 4 times?
I didn't understand it.
Right. So
I didn't know if it was just the way she spoke, and then why, if so, why wouldn't Reddington have cleared it up?
Right. Because people are like, oh, maybe that's a workaround for hearsay. I'm like, no, that ain't it.
Well, it could be that she wasn't quoting her directly, but shouldn't have been.
It seemed like she was.
Yeah.
It seemed like she was directly quoting her. And when on the cross, she was definitely, because it was kind of the same thing. And I don't know if you addressed it during your live, but people were asking why they were able to get in things during the cross of Resnick that she said, but Resnick wasn't allowed to say the things that she said to him. Do you want to explain that to the people, why that happens?
On which to which? On cross.
On Resnick. Remember,
on Resnick.
Kevin had to stop him a couple times. Like, you can't say what she said to you. But when the Commonwealth's up there and he says, okay, well, what did she say to you? And then do you want to explain that
because
to the people?
I did during our live, because
Okay.
she's a statement of a party opponent. So when the Commonwealth can ask it, but you can't introduce your own statements. But I kind of thought they opened the door, because, like, especially with I'm assuming that Reddington's going to ask specifically what Lindsay said because she asked him. So that would be the completeness doctrine because he said she caused herself to go out the window, or what did he say? She like she had her jumped over all the words she said in the middle, and that is under the completeness doctrine. So
Yeah.
I was going to tell you to text Patrick, like, is your dad planning on getting all the other statements of Lindsay in under the completeness doctrine? Because he said she heard the voice, and then what did she say she did next? She listened to it, but he didn't say any of the stuff in the middle. All the stuff about she felt outside of her body. She did this. I know he got it in, but it would be better to get it in through her expert, through their expert as well. Like, so you skipped over all. She told you this stuff too, like, because then otherwise it seems like she didn't tell him that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know.
And when she asks, she also asked him questions like, because I thought the same thing, and I know he just didn't want to cross-examine Resnick, but I thought the same thing with Resnick because she said, that how do you figure out something? And he said, you ask them these questions. I think it was like the malingering test or something. Like you ask these questions and it's like the answers. And I was like, all right, now she just opened the door for like what the answers was. So what was it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing that we got through Cross, which answered a lot of people's questions. I mean, we found out that she remembers the thing happening. So like that gets rid of all the questions of why didn't she ask what happened to the kids when she woke up at first in the hospital. We now know that she was, like I said, I kept saying she didn't have amnesia.
The civil complaint alleges 12 weeks after she had the baby is when the symptoms started.
So, I mean, but like manageable to the extent where she doesn't, to where she doesn't need to really start seeking help yet. Like she's like, all right, I'm feeling off. Like, it's like she's got the blues at that point.
I don't know, because it's searching because when was the baby born? Does anyone remember off the top of their head?
The exact date.
Probably Google it real quick.
It's probably pretty easy to figure that out. Let's see. Callan Clancy date of birth. May 26, 2022. So
May, June,
that
July,
tracks.
August.
That
May
tracks.
26th.
Totally that tracks. Right. So 12 weeks puts us in September. The bathroom door's open, Bubs.
Oh, and 12 weeks. You said
how
May.
the haters like to talk about the door being open. It's one of their things. She oh, she forgot to turn off her mic though.
Scarlett just.
Oh boy, I turned it off for her. So
Scarlett just went in there. That's why it was open.
Oh, I didn't see her. Wow. She hasn't FaceTimed me in days. Wow.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And when she comes back, I want to talk about, is she wearing her headphones or not? I can't remember. So hopefully she'll hear me. So you needed the Chaplain Kavanaugh statement. It was really important to be able to understand, at least and I'm curious to what you guys think, to understand when why did that mute? What the hell is going on here? Hello? Did I disappear for a second? When Mac takes the stand and she's asking him the things that he said, and again, statement of a party opponent, that's how that gets in. That she said to him 3 years later that she was telling the babies, go to God. So when we have what the chaplain said that Lindsay alluded to, which was the only way that you're going to be safe and the children are going to be safe is if you kill the children and then kill yourself. And my argument is that in that context, safe is heaven. So when he says that, to me, that completely tracked. That completely tracked. Go to God. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys agree? Yes, the defense did rest today. They rested right after Resnick. So I thought that tracked completely. Yeah, as far as I'm assuming, like I probably shouldn't assume that all of you were able to watch trial. I'm assuming a majority of you work in some form or fashion, and maybe you're not able to listen. But yeah, I mean, Resnick came on and said what he had to say in terms of making sure that it was what the jury needed to hear in terms of his expert opinion on what was going on with Lindsay's mind at the time of the killings, which is, within a reasonable degree of medical certainty that obviously she had a mental disease or defect. That was, everybody agrees on that part. And I'm sure Allie has been going over that ad nauseum with the people in our chat that are watching the trial with us. So that part everybody's in agreement with. Where the debate is, where the issue and controversy is the next part, right? And you've got the McNaughton. So does she know right from wrong? And it's an and/or proposition. Because the statute, and more importantly, the jury instruction reads, or was her mental disease or defect such that she could not comport her behavior to the requirements of the law. And I mean, Resnick had it that she was in full psychosis, postpartum style, doesn't give a shit what the DSM says or doesn't say, that's where she was at. That's what it was. And that she could do neither thing. She couldn't differentiate right from wrong because she had a delusional reality going on in her mind. And for the same reason, she wasn't able to comport, because it like when he went through altruistic filicide, it's what it was. It's what it was. And I had seen, I've reached out to her because I think she's bright. What got me onto her was when she I think her name's Dr. Dobson. She's got a really big following on the gram. And like when I saw the clip of her flame throwing whatever lawyer Nancy Grace had on, I was like, oh, I messaged her right away. I'm like, oh yeah, I want you on the show. So,
gotten any of the supers?
I haven't. You disappeared for so long.
All right. Pinewood Law and Crime is a new member. I recognize.
Whoa. Coming in hot. Like I'm in the middle of like you don't just what?
Sorry.
All right,
I was worried about your
time.
time.
I was saying that, to me, the call on the altruistic filicide is exactly what it was. You know, I mean, in her diseased mind, and it goes back to Kavanaugh, and one of the parts that I was talking about. Tell me when you're done. Done?
I'm done.
Okay. It's frustrating, man. I haven't seen you in days. Like,
I
put the
know.
phone away.
I just did. I just
Are
did.
you texting like the family group again?
No.
Hmm.
Scarlett about not taking her medication that I just
Oh,
found.
she has to take her meds. Don't make me get in that ass. She got to take her meds. What's wrong with her? Does she want to play volleyball? I don't understand what the dilemma is. But so you've got the altruistic filicide, and the two pieces of it that matter is you have Kavanaugh saying that the command was that in order for you and the children to be safe, you have to kill the children and then kill yourself to be safe. And in her mind, because now we know, at least what Mac is saying that she said to him was she said to each kid, go to God, as she was doing it. So in her mind, when she's safe to her, in her diseased mind is going up to heaven. That's where safe is. Right. And so when you think about, do you agree with that assessment?
Or that she wouldn't be safe in some other, like some specific way on earth, but she would be safe in heaven. So I think it could mean two things.
Well, but I think in terms of the kids, though,
that the kids would not be safe on earth, but they would be safe in heaven.
Right. So you're agreeing with me. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But I'm saying like it's a dual safe thing, not safe on earth.
Well, I see. Are you saying that the argument could be that because she's not there? I think there's that aspect of it.
Wait, are we talking about the defense or the Commonwealth?
It doesn't matter.
I would say
about what her reality was in her mind.
I think in her reality, something horrible was going outside of just her. She had her thoughts, but she thought that something horrible was going to happen to the kids, not because she wasn't there on Earth. So when they say your kids won't be safe and you won't be safe unless you kill them and kill yourself, that they had to get off Earth to be safe. And they also were safe as opposed to just everybody's safe in heaven, especially if you're in a religious area, you know. Well,
yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. But I think in the context of what she ended up telling the kids,
go with God,
or go to God, not go with God, go to God,
go to God. Yeah.
You know, because like the altruistic filicide concept,
I hated it.
It fits.
I hated it.
Huh?
Luckily, the Commonwealth didn't go with it, but if they did it, they did. That went right with that whole theory that I said.
What did you say? Somebody hated it?
I did.
You hate it? That's what it was.
But
I have no question that's what it was.
You can format that in a way where it's not a compulsion, and it's not that she didn't understand the illegality of it, because what I've been saying from the beginning, that if the prosecution had presented a case that this was just a woman who wanted to kill herself and didn't want her kids to like live with that pain, so killed them too, then that wasn't.
It's a delusional reality. What are you talking about?
Is it though?
Yes. Obviously, nothing was going to happen to the kids.
Well, but I changed it to what I was saying. I thought the government could have possibly won on or had a better chance of winning on. I want to die, and I don't want my kids to live with the guilt that I killed myself.
Oh, what? That no one's buying that shit. The kids wouldn't even remember it. What are you talking? Like,
they would know it.
Even I don't even think Cora would. Like at 5, how much do you remember from when you're 5? I've talked to people. I know people that lost a parent at that age.
All I'm saying is that would have been an easier.
They barely remember the person, let alone circumstances.
It doesn't work because the Commonwealth's whole thing is she wasn't even really trying to kill herself. She was just trying to get rid of her kids because she couldn't stand being a mother anymore.
Well, I respectfully, ma'am, I disagree with you.
So did most of the chat. So did most of the chat.
Yeah, I'm not with you on that. I think she was in a completely
No, I don't think that. Keep it straight. I'm saying I think the government would have had a better chance of getting a guilty verdict had that been their theory.
that it was an altruistic suicide or
No,
filicide.
that it was she wanted to kill herself and then just didn't want the kids to live with the knowledge that she
Oh.
killed herself.
No, no, I don't.
I'm
think
not
that
saying that happened.
I get it. I
okay.
get it. You're talking theoretically. I disagree. I think
that
that
you
motive
disagree that the
itself-
government would have had
I
a
think-
better chance of winning had they gone with that.
I think the government has a chance of winning now because of the mouth breathers on the jury. We cannot sit here and pretend that people aren't looking online and seeing that there's a section of society that doesn't give a shit. I mean, I've been saying this since the beginning of the case. It's my fear of why this is going to be a mistrial, because there is no convincing these people. They don't care about mental illness. They don't think it's real. They don't think postpartum's real. And even there's another section that even if she was in psychosis and was completely out of reality, that she still needs to go to prison. She has to pay for what she did. It's a slippery slope. I keep hearing the argument out there. I hear it on, what, now we're going to give passes to people because they're saying they were psychotic and they did a horrible, horrible thing. And now we're just going to say, okay, well, they were in psychosis. I mean, they don't get that people are being committed and they're going to be in a hospital. And in every case is different. This isn't a boilerplate thing. Everything's in the gray with every single one of these cases. Every fact pattern is different. Like how somebody got to the point where they're doing it is going to matter in every single case. It's similar to like when you think about the Crumbleys, when they decided to finally go after the parents of one of these school shooters. And everybody's like, oh my God, they're gonna start arresting parents for their kids when they shoplift. I'm like, no, man. That's not what's going to happen. And it's dependent upon knowledge, what the parent knew. Were they ignoring, blaring red flags?
That's a
And then
whole
going out and
conversation I
buying
can't
their-
have right now.
Huh?
Because the slippery slope goes to, single mothers in the inner cities who kids fall in with gangs and, they weren't watching them. You knew they were out there on those streets with those people and that they had access to guns.
But that's different. That's
I'm
not
saying it's
that's not
slippery
me
slope.
going to the store and buying my kid a gun and saying,
True.
yeah, go have at it, bro.
Right.
Like, go shoot them up. Like, that's not that. That's a different thing. Like, I don't think that's that slippery. Like that, if they want to bring that fight, good, because that's going to drag that into the courts as well, which is an issue that needs to be addressed in this country. So, look, I've been saying this all along. Unfortunately, the way that this country operates is that we have to have some absolutely horrific event happen in order to effectuate any kind of change, because people just are not willing or able to agree as a society that this is what's best. So
could you even use the fact that Massachusetts is trying to pass legislation that counts it at 12 months?
Massachusetts to me is right about everything. Like, you can say what you want about the corruption, but as far as the minds that are making the laws in this Commonwealth, they're fucking on point.
Right.
Yeah. They really are. Like, I have a hell of a lot of respect for how they're operating the system here. And
from the legislation standpoint.
From the legislation standpoint, like, absolutely. And like Allie, I didn't know that she was going through that House bill yesterday. And Allie was like, oh my God, did you hear about this? Like, we were on the drive home. She's like, did you hear about this House bill? I'm like, no. And so she's like, just reading it to me. I'm like, wow, that's, that sounds pretty amazing, because like, what was it? What was kind of the main piece that really mattered? Like the optional, what was it called? Like
outpatient treatment
thing.
for people and that was like, it was optional for homicides and serious crimes. It was almost, the default. It was the default for all other crimes.
Yeah. Then I'm like, well, did it make it through the Senate? I mean, it
No.
looks like it's still a House bill.
Yeah.
You know, because I told Allie, hey, you got to go back and watch Schoolhouse Rocks. I'm just a bill.
I have to go
Lonely.
back.
That's what she did on the phone too. That same scoff. She's like, go fuck yourself. I know how law's made. Yeah. So I mean, it looks obviously I was trying to remember what the name of that thing that they shuttle bills into that they're not willing to deal with right now. It's like still can't remember it. Somebody from Mass will remember it.
Yeah, it's stuck in purgatory.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's basically what it is. So yeah, but slipping over to Mac, because I thought Resnick was great. I thought
Why
he
do we
was
call the
great.
clergy woman? That's what everyone calls the clergy woman, Mac.
No.
Oh,
that's
who's Mac?
Kavanaugh. What? Mac is the goofball that was on today
Oh,
for the
I
Commonwealth.
thought you were talking about the clergy. I'm like, why do we call the clergy woman Mac?
No, I had brought up the clergy with respect to, well, with you, because I wanted to talk about the alluded thing a bit. But then the other part of it is what she said that Lindsay alluded to. I felt that was the second piece of the go to God puzzle for me.
Right.
It just is. I mean, no one's going to convince me. I can't get into Lindsay's mind, obviously, but in terms of her diseased mind and the way that she was thinking about things, and it's an interesting question as to whether or not the male commanding voice in her mind is God. I don't know. I certainly can't say it's not. You know, I mean, so what were your thoughts on Mac? I
I
caught
thought he was
enough of
just
you raging.
horrible. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Like the whole thing about the go to God, like he just made some shit up, pulled it right out of his asshole.
Wait,
Like I almost forgot about it, but then someone in chat put it in a super, and I was like, that was the thing, because I had run downstairs.
made what up?
That go to God meant she thought they were innocent and she wasn't, and they were going to go to God, but she wasn't, because she was bad and what she was doing was bad.
Oh God, yeah, that was fucking
But
ridiculous.
I don't know why Reddington didn't object to that. That was so
Because it was that
outrageous.
ridiculous. Exactly.
Except for the
mean,
people who wanted to. There's
I'm
people who
telling
think,
you. So you're always asking how the jury is responding. Statues during the entire direct examination of Avram Mack.
all right,
Statues. Like, and I'm not bullshitting. It's like, and I'm putting it out there on Twitter. I'm like, look, I am biased as shit on this case. I am 100% team Lindsay Clancy here. 100%. Like make no bones about
right,
it.
me too.
Objectively, I'm telling you, the jury is checked out. They are not taking notes. There's like occasionally, because we have some voracious note takers. Like I keep saying, like that's more of a key for me in terms of what they're digesting and what
for
they
sure.
think is important than their facial shit.
Right.
But, you know, so nothing. Like the entire direct, it was because you're going from Resnick, who they were absolutely hypnotized listening to that guy. It was,
You know
we
what
all
actually
were.
works well for them? That they had to pay extra attention to listen because of
Yes.
that.
Somebody put something, like somebody sent me something amazing, like such a great idea. I can't remember where it was. And it was about the concept of how the tech was crapping out. Not once, but twice. It was an issue to really highlight a huge part of the problem with what was going on with Lindsay Clancy's treatment with these telemedicine things.
Right.
You know, that they're getting to feel
The difference.
what that is in terms of you watching a person on a screen, whereas the entire trial you've been able to watch and observe that person on the stand, and it's stark. It's a stark difference.
And I had someone make the same comment, but they said that they had thought maybe with La Posada that Reddington had intentionally put her on Zoom to make that contrast. I was like, no, he can't do that. Like, you got to have a damn good reason to have someone on Zoom. And if he would have made that argument, they would have said, absolutely not. You're trying to like create evidence by having them do a comparison, but it just so happened. So yeah, they can do it.
Kylie, are you talking about Kavanaugh? Yeah, I thought she was totally credible. I mean, she has zero to gain.
The fact that they tried to say she lied was I'm assuming offended everyone.
I loved it.
Yeah, because it pissed everybody off.
Yeah, we're like in a like Irish Catholic world, and boy, like this is there are a lot of like you got so many Patricks, Kevins, Daniels, like all the Irish and the Irish Catholic, and you're sitting there shitting on a chaplain, calling her a liar.
Right.
That sweet woman who's obviously deeply, devoutly religious and like, talking about she was like literally trying to walk her through her trauma in a spiritual way. She was her spiritual advisor completely. She'd met with her 200 times. This woman cares about this woman in a way that was profound, and they're sitting there shit. Yeah. Like,
so, but let me go back to Mac real quick, because you asked about Mac.
Yeah.
So the thing that like, I don't remember if I was paying attention or it just didn't dawn on me. Like I wasn't realizing like where are all the questions about postpartum knowledge and working with women and, things like that. So like right now reminds me of, I was in a hearing and I was saying something and the judge was like shuffling papers and I'm trying to ask about this video that I'm showing. And I just stopped talking for a good 40 seconds until she looked up. I was like, I just wanted to make sure we're all listening. So is that like, did I not realize that he had no background in treating women, no specialized knowledge in treating women, postpartum, perinatal, like until Reddington started asking the questions. And I'm like explaining to the people that when you go, because he was calling this, what is his name? Dietz. Dietz. He was calling it a retention place, which makes it seem like, because there are third-party companies you can hire to find you the right expert. So it sounds like they do some of that. And I was explaining to people, when they do that, they're trying to find the person with the closest credentials and specialty and knowledge and writings and journals and background and training and specialty that matches what you're asking. Right. Yeah. So they had to pull this asshole out of the fucking garbage. I consider myself a generalized thing with a specialty in children and adolescents. I don't know. I've never treated a woman in my life. I mean, I'm at hyperbole. That's me. I'm exaggerating, obviously, people. But that was just showed the same disconnect. It was like, I called it the cherry on top of the pile of fucking garbage, the massive garbage heap, like the complete disconnect. And also that they could not find anyone with any specialized knowledge in postpartum conditions to say what they wanted to say, period. But I also thought that when Reddington let him talk too much, he was almost making himself sound more knowledgeable. Like I was like, he throw him away, like from the questions and the going through the resume. And not to me, I still think he knows nothing. And he was just like talking shit. But I thought he made himself look a little more well-versed when he starts just kind of talking about the DSM and talking about postpartum and, stuff like that.
But I hear what you're saying. I mean, but being well-read doesn't make him not a fucking idiot.
Right.
Because what's clear to me is that dude thinks that postpartum depression's fucking women's voodoo. I mean, the guy's a terrifying guy to have out there.
Yeah.
He's a Stone Age motherfucker.
And he'll say whatever they want him to say. That was clear.
The hired gun, no question. But beyond that, like this guy's sitting here defending the position as to why postpartum depression and postpartum psychosis should not be a standalone in the DSM-6. And my response to him is go fuck yourself. Like that dude, like all I needed to know about that guy happened in the thing where you weren't watching, where I came into chat. I'm like, I'm like, did Allie see this? And like, literally, like, everybody's like, Bob, you're future Bob. I'm like, oh, whoa, let me know when she gets there. She can't miss this thing. Cause like I don't know if you got the full drama of it that I got in the courtroom as a fucking attorney. And I'm sitting there and she asks him the question, which is why he is there, his
Right.
understanding of the statute, which is the first thing that he said he looked up. I looked up the statute to make sure I knew what the law was. And she asked the question, and you understand that disease or defected mind is a legal term. And he sits there for 5 seconds and says, okay. And then Sullivan on his bench, can you see Sullivan when you guys are watching? Like, what is your view of the courtroom? Are you seeing like the whole layout? You're seeing Judge
Sometimes,
Sullivan.
but sometimes they'll
Zoom in.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you were seeing at that point in time, but what I'm seeing, because when he said, okay, I'm like people are turning around. I'm like, holy shit. I said that under my breath. I'm like, this guy doesn't know. This guy, like their expert witness does not know. He doesn't understand that there's a medical term and there's a legal term. They make that so clear in the instructions because it's important. We're not talking about a medical definition. We're talking about a legal term. And when Sullivan fully turns on the bench and says, is that your answer?
Well, also because he mentioned McNaughton, and this is not McNaughton. Like, I was like, he said McNaughton. He's like, well, it starts with the McNaughton.
Beyond that, he didn't understand
that it was illegal.
Didn't understand the primary thing he needs to understand, the thing that he's actually sitting up there testifying about in terms of trying to secure a conviction for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. He didn't understand it. He did not understand it. He didn't understand it enough to know that he cannot answer that question with a question.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the part that I wanted to ask you about. And
Okay.
it just shows how he's taken his cues from the prosecution. So listen to this. It's like not long.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Factors.
Yes.
And did you identify in your review of this case in the records whether the defendant presented with any protective factors when it comes to suicidality?
Well, are you asking, did Ms. Clancy identify protective factors?
Yeah, at some point, is it fair to say she did identify protective factors?
She did.
And what were the protective
Here it comes.
factors?
It's right after this.
Mainly her mother and her children.
Listen.
That is to say,
Yeah. And then
That's
he
what you
kept,
were trying to play for me at lunch.
yeah, and then he kept talking and it's like, I'm sorry, and
Play
like
it
kind of
again.
changes
Play it
his
again.
answer.
mainly her mother and her children.
Well, I want to hear the question again.
That is to say,
Is it fair to say she did identify protective factors?
she did.
And what were the protective factors?
Mainly her mother and her children. That is to say, she wanted to, her urges or interest in suiciding was something that she chose not to do because of the worry that she would hurt them.
Oh my God, that was so painful.
And your review of the records from the
So I'm just saying, like, she sighs, he takes a cue that he needs to say something different, whether it was what she was thinking or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it. I want you to go back and play the thing that I love. That's what I want to watch
like
again.
multiple times, but
I want to see what it looked like on the stream, honey.
all right. It was all of it.
Was it?
Yeah, hold on.
Because like you not being as mind blown as I am by that moment. He became dead to me as an expert witness in this case the moment that happened. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what this guy says. He lost all credibility. I'm texting Patrick. I'm like, your father better highlight that. Because, and I'm talking about not even on cross, I'm talking about in closing. I want you to remember, I would love to see that thing. What trial was that where they were actually playing back testimony? What trial was
finding
that? What?
Finding it.
No, but do you remember what trial was that we were watching where they actually their tech was so good that they were playing back portions of testimony? Do you know what
That's
I'm
what
talking about?
I keep talking. I keep
know.
saying I can't remember whose trial that was.
Can't remember what it was.
And I
It
asked the
might
chat,
have been Benefield. I don't know.
and
I don't
someone in
know.
the chat Googled it, and they said it could have been what's his name?
One of the Adelson cases.
I
don't
thought
think
maybe it
so.
was, but the lawyer who stole all his people's money and then they said killed his family, but we don't think you were like,
wait. That's the other Benefield. Wait, are you
no, the lawyer.
Oh, Murdoch? No, definitely was not Murdoch. It was
I don't
not.
know, but they did it, and I want him to do it.
Yeah. There's
I
no
told
way.
you to talk to Patrick.
Everybody who thinks that Ben Affleck is his son, that's actually his tech guy.
Oh wait, I think I found it. Oh no, that's status.
All right, we're fucking up. We're way past the members only.
Right, so I don't need to go back and play that
I
part.
want to watch it.
I can't. It takes a while to find. You got to go through all the
Wait,
supers.
who's lip smacking? Dudes, Max, was he a lip smacker?
Oh yeah.
I can't hear that in the courtroom. Like, you guys are hearing it like way more sensitive on the mic than I am. Like, that kind of shit you don't hear in the courtroom. Like, I'm just looking at him. Does he really have two different colored eyes? People were saying he had different colored eyes.
Bald cap on.
Well, I know that. I can obviously see he's bald, but does he have
No,
different
bald
color-
cap.
Huh?
A bald cap.
Oh, you're saying what Charlotte said?
Everyone
friends-
in the chat, we were all saying it before. That's why she said that after I said it looked like he had a.
All the old heads will remember when you would take long car rides and you'd go into those gas stations like on the road, and they had that magnetic thing with the bald guy that you could take the red little pen and you could drag the little bits of magnet to put facial hair in there. That's who he looked like. Do you remember that toy, if you want to call it a toy? You guys do you remember what I'm talking about? Do you remember that?
Not me.
What? Who
What
remembers
toy?
what I'm talking about? Thank you.
What toy?
I just explained it to you. It was a thing. It was like a thin thing. It was like a road trip toy. Something to keep you occupied. Like, you're never playing with this shit at home. It's only when you're on a 16-hour car ride. Back in the, when there were no screens, we didn't have phones, we didn't have tablets, we didn't have anything other than our minds, books. Yes, that's exactly it. Here, I'm going to show y'all. God, well, that's amazing. This is him.
I can't find it. We don't need to do it right now.
See it? That's the guy. So
you draw hair and a mustache on. Yeah,
it's a magnet. Those are all magnet bits. You're not laughing, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's hysterical. I was trying to find what you asked.
I'm over it at this point. You took too long. You're not listening to me talk, and it's you're breaking my heart. All right, let's start going through the supers.
All right, so
we got to make moves.
Piney Woods Law and Crime. I thought she was a member. So welcome, Family
That could
Hug.
be from earlier. Family Hug. I'm gonna give
boys.
Him.
Thanks for the.
I wasn't impressed with your Family Hug.
Thanks
that I saw today.
Medaria, beach caregiver. What's she get?
Family Hug. That's what she gets.
Sooner. Thanks for the jewels.
Thank you.
Mom of boys, of two boys. Bob, while in Massachusetts, you got to go to get Regina's Pizza, best old Italian in North End.
Hey, well, everybody who's been telling me to go to Jake's, Aaron and Margaret went to Jake's. I put my order in. I ended up getting the swordfish, full Cajun style. So I'm excited about that. She gone. All right. Thank you so much, mom of two boys. Appreciate you very much. Raylene. Oh, I think I crushed that. Raylene? Is it Raylene? I think I nailed it. I feel like I nailed it. I hope I nailed it. Thank you. My best friend is a goose. Aw. Thank you. Holly B. Aw. Family hug. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For becoming a member of the family. Nicole Kelly, $5. He needs to press on Dietz because the jury doesn't know who the hell he is. I mean, there's a few things that I think he needs to press on. And there's one thing that I'm not at all concerned about, which is that Kevin Reddington is going to crush the closing. He's going to crush. I'm so excited to watch him close. Like, I just love watching good lawyering. I get great joy out of it. I'm in such a good mood when I'm sitting in that courtroom, getting ready for him to do his cross. I'm like standing all like sitting in my chair. I'm getting all upright. I'm like, oh, let's go. Let's go. You know, like I'm probably smiling too much. I have like a big shit eating grin on. I'm giving everybody big knowing looks when he's fucking flame throwing. I have to calm down. I can tell. I guarantee you, I have to calm down in there. I'm like, I get too excited.
Was the jury laughing or the gallery at the couple of things that happened with?
There were a couple. When the whole room burst out, The
jury too.
Yeah.
So they like red.
They love. How can you not like him?
But to Nicole Kelly's point, maybe just let Patrick know that because before the witness said that Dietz personally handpicked him, maybe Dietz wasn't relevant because it was Dietz and Associates. He opened the door, I think. So
I get it, but the guy's a shitbag. Like, how much time are you going to waste on this?
That's
dude?
true.
Like,
Right,
no one
you're
thinks
right.
this guy's worth the shit, man.
Mama Bird, thank you.
Grazie.
Sooner, thanks for your continued support. Allie, can you play Bob the Psy again? Yes, we did that. Thank you.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Wendy and NHL and Allison 94. Thanks for
Grazie.
Kitty gifted a membership. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Hundlover and Mimi. What do they get?
Oh, they get family hugs. That's what they get. Welcome.
And Hope gifted a membership. Thank you for your generosity.
Thanks, Hope 8 Fear.
Music to My Soul says, I'm not upset about Spinelli not testifying now that I see what Kevin did with Resnick.
I saw Hope over at Michael and Linda's house. I jumped on with them over before I started today. Went to go visit. Pop in. Did a
Dad's
pop in.
screaming for me.
All right, I'll keep going. Music. I'm not as upset about Spinelli not testifying now that I see what Kevin did with Resnick and with Max so far. Still curious what might have happened. I'm with you. I'm still concerned mostly about the men on the jury, because men are fucking clueless when it comes to postpartum, when it comes to postpartum depression, when it comes to anything regarding that subject matter. I really think that Spinelli would have been very helpful to the jury for nothing else, if for nothing else, than to educate them on what is going on in a woman's body, hormonally speaking, before, during, and after they give birth to a child. I just, I think it's important. I think it goes to the kind of the heart of the case. I think that it would have been very instructive. I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not going to try to allow it to. I'm going to do what I tell everybody. I'm going to trust in Kevin.
That's what the chat kept saying. Trust Kevin.
Trust Kevin.
Cigarette Hush sent gifted 5 DD memberships. Thank you. Very generous.
Cigarette.
Subscribe to Pandering says, treat yourself to breakfast at the Blueberry Muffin on State Road. It's one of our household staples. Signed a local. All right. Good tip.
Pandering.
Music to My Soul. Allie, you mentioned before possibly traveling there. Yeah, it's not going to be able to happen. There's too much stuff at home that needs to get done.
I was saying, because Kyle Sharkey was like, he's like, you're going to have to stay for Rosemary flame throwing Lally. I'm like, no, my wife will murder me and or divorce me. One of the two.
When is that happening?
I was like, if anything, It's like right after. I'm like, if anything, I'm sending Allie's ass out here and she can go cover Rosemary.
You mean
so
like
they can
a
become
day
best-
after, 2 days
so they can
after,
become best friends.
a day later? Like what?
I'm telling you, you guys have become besties.
I get it, but is it a day later or what
I
is
don't
it?
know. It's
Okay.
very soon after. It's like right there.
All right. Blueberry blue buru berries says
Blueberries.
the Law and Order episode straight didn't exist. Okay, that's right. He testified
it.
in 2002. They ended up making an episode based on Yates that came out in 2006. Thanks.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
she follows up with, oh no, that wasn't, I did the wrong thing. Okay, thank you. History and Homicide gifted a membership. Thank you. Audrey Priest or Presty says, any chance you two can coax my friend Margaret to make 2-second appearance? She's the loveliest of humans ever. Go get Margaret. Did she kind of made an appearance when she put her? So she did that, right? When she put your.
Well, yeah, she put my. Were you not here, Audrey? When
No,
Margaret...
but this was earlier. This was 6:30 because we.
Oh, well, that's what I'm asking. If she was here when Margaret fitted me.
Thanks, Sooner. We could bring
the...
Margaret back out to say hello. Hello, yeah. Hello.
She's
says
watching.
Get a hoodie from Melanie Little that says you went to Cancun with her. Get the rumors going. No, thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.
No rumors about my man and another woman.
I'll get one if Melanie gets one of ours.
No, you can get a Melanie Little sweatshirt, but not one that says I went to Cancun with her. That's all I was saying.
I'll get one of Melanie's if she gets one of
she
ours.
Would.
I know she would.
Shenanigans became a member, as did
Family
Becky.
Hug. Welcome, Becky. Family Hug.
Quiet Things
Love
gifted 5 memberships, and Jules gifted 1. Thanks for your generosity, guys.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Pandora's lawsuit says, in my opinion, the Commonwealth nurse practitioner witness established PPD and PPP were a real thing. Agreed. All I needed was someone good to tell me she had PPP, and that was today. I agree. And I thought that they diagnosed her with they kept saying postpartum anxiety and then postpartum depression. So they were diagnosing her with it. So that's why it's like this Mac guy is such an idiot.
Pandora's, where were you at coming into the trial? I'm curious. You don't have to super it. Just
you got to watch the regular chat after you ask a question. Meme, thank you. Or Mima, sorry. Hello comes back again. Thanks for your continued generosity. I might have missed a little bit. My tractor is loud. Even with Bluetooth, I have to listen really hard and make sure I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. Love y'all though. Missed what? What'd she say?
Hey, I want to hear more about this tractor. Tell me more. Are you a farmer?
What did
you have a
I
mowing?
might have missed a little bit.
I want to hear more about this tractor. It's got me fascinated.
Jules gifted a membership. Thanks for your generosity. Wait, did I say the Quiet Things gifted?
Wait,
5?
I think you skipped Green Bay Packer fan.
I see. Sorry. Green Bay Packer fan said, didn't like when the judge snapped at that doctor. Him and Red were cutting each other off. Did the judge move?
That the doctor looked? Doctor needs Resnick testimony class, though. Yeah, I mean, Resnick crushes. Like, the dude just knows how to test. Yeah, he does.
Mac wants to give too much in his answer. Yeah, the judge was trying to get through it. Really, he wanted to be done. So that's why I think, like, I was like, ooh, maybe the judge is like shifted his tune, is pissed off with the state. But in retrospect, it was like he wanted to get through it. So he knew
he's like, it's Friday,
right? Well, he also wanted him to be done so that they could,
keep moving, keep the
Missy
train moving.
And Tucker's mom. Thanks for the jewels. Audrey became a member. What'd she get?
Family Hug.
GB Packers fan 10-11 Bears at wherever. See you both there.
Ooh, love it. I would love to go up to Lambeau. I've never been to Lambeau.
We'll see.
Got like Fenway's off the bucket list. Lambeau, in terms of football, I got to get up there. And
yes, we know that Dietz, like, why can't I do this?
I don't know why you can't do it. It's kind of like how you can never tell what time it is on the East Coast.
Diaz, like it's freaking spelled Diaz, right? No, what is it?
Dietz, like Dietz and Watson, like the meat brand.
Dietz is why Yates was.
She's never going to get it. Let's all just accept it. It is what it is.
So she just want to make sure you know that that's why Yates's appeal was overturned, because of that whole Law and Order debacle.
What?
Lauren from Chicago. What? You didn't know
I
that?
did not know that. No. I did not know that.
Well, thank you, Lisa, because I thought he did know that.
I did not know that. Thank you. Did
Okay.
not know it.
Lauren,
I'm in the shit in
Chicago.
the courtroom. How would like
No, but I
wouldn't
thought
independently-
maybe I didn't mention it
I don't think
earlier.
so.
That's when I
It's
talked
news
about
to
it.
me.
Laura W. Chicago, member for 2 months. Thanks for your continued support. Allie deserves
Welcome.
a nice vacation for all of her work. Yeah.
Indeed. If you think this is a vacation, it's not a vacation. I have like
Jen Fox and Honey Badger, thanks for your jewels. Not
I
a
mean, we
vacation. we get it.
streamed 8 hours.
You're working
last
hard. We
Saturday.
know.
I'm like,
What does Deborah Anderson and Shelly McGregor get?
Aw, family hugs.
And a members only live if we can get through these supers. So if you're a member, don't send any more until we get over the members live. Tell Red that the ICD-10 does refer to postpartum psychosis. I think he does know that about the ICD-10. Oh, Mac said it didn't. It's code F53.1. Did Mac say that? All right, so take a picture. But I think Red knows that, and then he can point that out, like when he always doesn't get his expert on again. We'll take a screenshot in case he doesn't know. It's 50 F53.1.
He knows, but I'll take a screenshot anyway.
Did he say? I'm gonna have to go back and watch now. Thanks, C. Marcus.
Yeah, Mac definitely said it wasn't.
All right, well then, yes, send that to Patrick. Alabama realtor Gigi. My daughter is 16 months postpartum and weaned at 12 months, and her hormones are all over the place. Lindsay Clancy weaned at 4 months, and she went downhill from there. Everyone's been talking about it, and someone in the regular live, and I can't even believe I forget her name because she was so adamant about it, about how breastfeeding can change everything, and like that the hormone change, and like so that's right when she stopped breastfeeding or she was weaning. Right, because she said the baby wouldn't take a bottle. So
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
August 27th. So there, Anne came through with that.
Well, if this isn't over right before that, then you can stay one more day. Although I miss you desperately.
I miss you,
but
I think you're getting over me, like not being there. I think like the initial shock of me not being there.
I think it's because we've been staying so busy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the megalomaniac marries. They consider summer hypomanic episodes, so it fits. Yeah, they could have a greatest weekend, a great summer with a hypomanic episode before the depression. You know, babe.
Yeah.
For that 12 weeks. It says in the civil complaint 12 weeks, around 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Meg Z P says, I'm pissed off that you're at the ocean. Yeah, me too.
I wish I was in it.
For me, that's it.
Literally,
guys.
I was in it for 20 minutes on Sunday, and other than walking down twice,
you're wasting
for
it.
2 days. Yeah, right. I don't have time.
We discussed this. You're gonna hop in the morning and then take a shower in the outdoor shower.
I don't have time in the morning. It's like we're trying to get so Margaret can get in line. It's like I wake up at 6:30, get down in the shower. You know how long I take to shower and primp. That's it, and then it's out the door.
Can you add your email to the YouTube page? Yeah, we can do that. Isn't it somewhere? No,
it's not there.
I've gone to email you, and when you have not been live and couldn't find the email address.
Yes, we'll remedy that. I'm ashamed.
Trace, help us
It's
put
not
that
on there.
as a mental note. Thank you for that. Thanks for the jewels, Melly. Hello came back again and says, is there a way to give some love to Margaret? Does she have Venmo or Cash App? Tell her to come. The people want to give her some love. And if she wants to give her Venmo or Cash App, she's
watching. She's always watching
where her house is located.
Unless she went up to bed.
Margaret, everyone loves you. They want you to come
here.
wave and possibly share your Venmo or Cash App if you're willing. James Harr gifted 5 DD podcast memberships. Very generous. Thank you. All of you, very generous.
We love her back. We love Mel. The people want to see you.
Yeah.
They want you to do an appearance over here. You look wonderful always.
Oh, you guys, it's been a long day.
It's up to her. Don't pressure her if she doesn't want
Well,
to.
it's
Get
been
in
a
here.
long day.
Get in here.
Hi.
Oh, look
And
at
they
her.
want your Venmo or
Look at
your Cash App. Do you want to give your Venmo or your Cash App?
No, I do not.
I figured you wouldn't. And you had a
And I want
friend
to say
in
hi to my
here.
friend Audrey.
Yeah, and you get and Meg.
Thank you.
Wait. Where was the one who just said hello? Hello says that. Hello said that. You want to give some love to Margaret, and then your friend also. So
I mean, I know you want him back, but he's fit in so perfectly here. We kind of don't want to give him up.
I'm sure you
Aw.
don't. He's very lovable.
He
He's
is very
lovable.
lovable. He fits right in.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
this family is amazing.
Very generous family. I see
They're,
this.
but beyond that, which is absolutely true, they're just amazing people. Like the whole, because I've got to spend time with their son, Aram, and his fiance, who are getting married imminently. We saw his fiance in her dress. She did her final fitting
we
today.
did.
Looked gorgeous. It's
Wow.
big days coming. Big days coming ahead.
Wow.
This
So.
has been really fun for me too, because I've been able to meet folks that I wouldn't probably naturally be able to meet. And it's just worked out beautifully.
Well, and she's like the mayor of Hull.
Well,
The mayor of
don't-
Hull.
Don't.
Let's take it. Don't try to.
Yeah, you're
don't try to
you're
knock
like
it.
she knows everybody. It's like it's been a really
I like to talk.
amazing experience. Yeah, she fits right in with us too, babe. So hopefully
We'll send them back soon.
Yeah, I mean,
But oh, and I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow because I think we've run out of all shirts, underwear, anything.
I've definitely run through my shirt selection, so I'm like gonna have to repeat. I've extended as far as I could. And the shirts aren't like, they're kind of, it's not like I'm
getting a
wearing.
little stinky.
Are they? Am I starting to get a little?
I mean,
Ah!
I iron them every day for him.
They're getting a little ripe.
I'm doing laundry tomorrow. Let's just put it that
All
way.
right, it's time.
Oh, that
I
is
lived in a beach
just so
community,
nice. Look
something
at
type-
you.
And I never stink.
Pampered.
Truth.
No, he never stinks.
I never stink. So
Oh,
that's a problem. So
that's
then
it.
that's
That's
got to
the thing.
happen. The laundry's got to happen.
Well,
for
the
sure.
He's
weather's
like-
not great this weekend, so it's inside chores
All right.
Saturday
Wow.
and Sunday.
Spoiled, babe. Spoiled.
We miss you, Allie. You
Oh,
need to
miss
come
you
next
too.
time.
Thanks for taking such
Definitely.
good care of my man. You guys are
Oh
very,
gosh,
very nice.
we love it. Your dinner's waiting for you.
I know.
Oh boy.
Dinner's
Wow.
waiting for him.
I
His
know.
dinner's
I know.
waiting for him. All
From
right.
Jake's, for all the people that wanted him to eat Jake's food, this will be his second meal.
I'm excited.
Jake's.
Wait, I had him Jake's meal.
Yeah, the day we had swordfish for lunch.
Oh, that was. Oh, that's right. You got the whatever the cut is. Their special.
Jimmy's cut at
Right.
Jake's.
All right, we're gonna
Okay, so I've
finish
already
through
had
these
this
supers.
already.
Night.
I'll
Night,
start the members only live without you.
Wait, did you make it all?
I'm doing it. I'm going through.
I'm gonna eat on the members live. That's part
Okay.
of being a member.
God forbid
of
the
course,
people covering
muted.
this. Subscribe to Pandering said, God forbid the people covering this heavy trial take a little breath of fresh air and enjoy the area. Thank you for your coverage, Bob, and thank you for your generosity.
Yeah, I haven't even been able to do that yet.
Hollis MP and Tiff sent some jewels. Thank you. Oh, Michelle Corey.
Wow.
Wow, I am not a member to your channel yet, but here is something to show my support for you being here in Massachusetts. I am from Quincy in Norfolk. Today was crazy. Norfolk. Red knows what
County.
he's doing with the ICD and DSM info. Yep. And thanks
Thank
for your
you.
generosity.
And Michelle, what do you? So the other town that we were talking about, other than Braintree, was potential for the meetup was potentially Quincy.
So if you got any ideas,
Michelle, if you have any ideas of a spot that would be good for a meetup in your area, if you'd be kind enough to email them to me so I could reach out to them. And like, I just want to go to a place where it's the most convenient for the most people to show up. Because I'd really like to not be there by myself. Hello. Hello. I
All
know
right.
that there's like two.
You're not going to
dudes
be there by yourself. But everyone's asking. Everyone. All right. Spicy Winter says, regarding the alluded to from the religious perspective, hearing voices other than God is not recognized or is the voice of the devil. So from her perspective, she could have thought she was possessed. So yeah, that could be why. That's what I'm saying. It could have been something with her, but the fact that Reddington didn't clear it up because he knows what alluded to means, I don't know. But thank you for your generosity. Jolene says her seeking help in September is when she called to make, right. Is that when she called to make an appointment? Exactly. Or does that mean that's when she got her first appointment was postpartum? Right. People often have to wait several months to get into a psychiatrist. Yeah. I mean, plus you don't call the very first day you start feeling off. So agreed. Thank you, Jolene. And thanks for your generosity. New member that doesn't have a name. So welcome, anonymous new member. We appreciate you.
The @ sign.
The @ sign.
@ sign.
We know an @ actually. Hello comes back again. Thanks for the continued generosity. The pizza and coffee mod thing isn't working in chat.
What?
Oh, guys,
Tracy.
the thing working. Just a girl from the 6. Been given a lot. 10
there she
10
is.
memberships.
She's always giving.
Thank you. The Wordy Pack member for 1 month. Bob used my favorite, but after this week, Team Alley. Bob used to be my favorite, but after this week, Team Alley.
Can we be the same? Can we be like a tie? Can you love both of us equally? What, like, there is.
So,
by
Michelle,
the way, if you go to our bonfire store, there's a fabulous Team Alley shirt.
That's
just
true.
saying. Just saying.
Yeah,
We
maybe
don't promote our merch enough. Like, we suck at all those things.
maybe
like
we could get a day where everybody stands somewhere in a Team Alley shirt.
We're just very average to below average grifters. I mean,
Michelle Corey now did become a member. So thanks for your
hey, aw, family hug.
All right.
Welcome, Michelle. Send that email. Tell me about Quincy Spots.
Jules, member for 2 months. What were the jurors doing during Mac's testimony? I don't know if you weren't here when he said it or you posted this before, but nothing.
Direct, nothing. Paying rapt attention to Red. I will say towards the end, when Red's going through the DSM with them,
they were zoned out again.
They were a little bit zoned out.
Yeah.
They're a little, and like Margaret's like, like at the end, it's like I get what he was doing.
It just
wasn't
much. It wasn't going. It wasn't playing.
It wasn't like your typical Kevin Reddington rapid fire shit that we're all accustomed.
It was a long day.
Yeah.
Orlean, 1,000 joules. Thank you for your generosity. MS Jules, whatever. I appreciate your analysis. May 26, 2022.
It's Callan's birthday.
Oh,
thank you.
See, we're so far behind.
Yep.
I'm Rexy and I know it. New member. What's I'm Rexy and you know it, get, babe?
Oh, family hug. Welcome to the family.
Caleb gave some jewels. We got some more jewels from Jude. And then Quiet Things gifted 5 memberships. Thanks for your generosity. Skyview for 2 became a member. What does Skyview get?
Oh, family hug. Welcome.
And stand by. We're about to start your members only.
Oh, yeah.
Tizzy Lish says, Bob, is there a box with evidence bags and another with the baby PJs laid out next to the court reporter right in front of the jury?
They've had the box out. From my vantage point, I know exactly what you're talking about because there's a table in front of the court reporter with the Darth Vader mask. So there's a box there. She's
yeah.
So I cannot see if there's anything laid out on the table.
Tell Red to look because if the PJs are just laying there, that's not good. So thanks for that, Tizzy.
He has looked. He's walking up there.
He might not be thinking
no
about
way.
it.
I'd say no way that
all right,
the
but he doesn't know for sure. So
I don't
Lucy
know.
Crime Solver, y'all are doing an amazing job. Commonwealth is disgraceful. Thanks for your generosity.
Thanks,
the Megalomaniac, thank you. Reeds and Kane, new member. What's she get? Or Rays and Kane.
Rays and Kane.
Kane.
Oh, family hug. Welcome. Thank you.
MS comes back and says, Mel said not McNaughton, McCool for Massachusetts. Right. That's correct. That's what I was saying. He started with the McNaughton rule when he was testifying. He said it sort of right, but he started saying McNaughton, which isn't right. Hannah Proabic. Oh my God.
So Hannah's right, clearly. I'd say Parobic.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with that.
Amy, thanks. you. Jackie says, I think we're almost done. Speaking of a hell of a lot of respect, Allie, you are a queen. Well, thank you. You girls are going to be badasses because of you. And yes, because of you, Bob. Thanks for your great show today, lady. Oh, well, thank you.
I have to admit, when I catch you, you're fucking crushing the game. You've really gotten into your groove on the tubes.
It's a lot easier when the trial's on than still when I'm
But still,
talking to you.
you're awesome. I like, because Allie, you have to know. I wouldn't say I had to drag her kicking and screaming onto the tubes, but it was
Basically.
pretty close. It was pretty close. But
Tamara says, when I was 4, my dad died the same way. And the only way I can get to any conclusion where I took my kids' lives would be exactly what Allie is saying. It would have to have been, it would have been 100%. It would have been easier to prove 100%. The way I can get to any conclusion where I took my kids' lives would be exactly what
so
Allie
she's
is
saying what you were saying.
Right.
In
Right. Because
terms
she
of she was
suffered
doing
through
it because she didn't want to put the kids through the nightmare of her death,
right,
for not being there
because of the
of the death
a
itself.
choice, because
Right.
of the by a choice, right, to
Right.
just leave them. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. And thank you so much
Yes.
for feeling safe
And
for
sharing. Yeah.
Right. Hello came back again. Allie scared the shit out of me with Mac. I had speakers as loud as it could go, and when she went off, I literally jumped. Oh, because she had her
Oh,
shit
Allie
so loud.
ranted. I don't believe it.
She had her shit so loud because of the tractor, probably. So, gotcha. Got your message, DB. GB Packer, don't worry about it, babe. GB Packer says, just leave it be, babe. Red needed to clear up Apple Maps, so people say she waited to kill them until he left the house. She knew what she was doing. Red needed to clear up Apple Maps. Just leave it be, babe.
Wait, I don't get it.
Just drop it. Can you just stop?
Okay.
Red needed to clear up Apple Maps, so people say she waited to kill them. Look at your text. Until he left the house, she knew what she was doing. So I don't think the Apple Map clears it up, because remember what it says in the civil complaint is she did check the map before he left, but they give the reason as because she wanted to not be alone too long. So, but I get you. Venus Blues Cupcake, got another cupcake. Love when the cupcakes come here and their members get, I think people going back and forth between us and Mel get some really, really well-rounded legal analysis.
Indeed.
Member for 4 months. I remember my kindergarten best friend's dad's funeral. So there you go for the age, babe. Amy sent a jewel. Thank you. Piney Woods, who just became a member. Bob, that was me on Twitter who suggested Mr. Reddington to use that.
Yes, and it was
I think
awesome.
that argument would be awesome. Oh, very
Piney,
good.
any next amazing ideas you have, email me, because I get too much stuff in my DMs and I forget which one it's on, and they're buried. I've got
Kitty KU.
Thanks, Piney.
Since gifted a membership. Thank you. Very generous. Amy, thank you for your generosity. Aaron Cruz, thanks for your generosity. But did Bob ever get to hear the prosecution? Yeah, we played that back just a little while ago when Mac didn't answer how she wanted before the lunch break. Yep, I was curious what he thought. What did you think?
About the sigh, or that Mac
Both.
didn't answer how?
The sigh that she gave after his answer, and then how he started to change his answer.
What do you mean? What do I think of the sigh? It sounds like the woman's like, what the fuck? My own witness doesn't know how to answer the question. So that's obvious, right? And what's the other question?
Babe, come on. All right.
Babe,
Thank you, Aaron.
I don't understand what you're asking me. What do
It's not me, it's Aaron, babe.
Bob, so you answer the question. I did get to hear it, right?
And you want to know what you thought. So I was just saying.
Well, my overall evaluation is that Mac is an awful witness. And it started with him not knowing just the baseline of what he is there to testify about, which is criminal responsibility.
We got that. Aaron, thank you very much for your generosity. Kat says that was me about Zoom. The question, is there a way to appeal a mistrial due to hung jury based on all the shenanigans that the Commonwealth pulled? So if you go back to what I posted on Twitter during the Karen Reed trial, I would argue that there would be, for 2 reasons. One would be the their shenanigans, and coupled with an argument that the mortal sin, especially that these things were intentional to get them to ask for mistrial, even though it didn't work. And also combined with insufficiency of the evidence, that there's a special rule in Massachusetts that when after a hung trial, you could argue that there was insufficient evidence to begin with. And so for that, double jeopardy should attach. But I if you find those posts back in, I think it was 2024, it was right after the first trial, hung jury. Thanks for your generosity. Devil's lettuce and television. Wow, great point of the Zoom conversation. Never would have thought of that. Yeah, and that goes right back to Kat too. Ghosted Mr. Higgins. Is it common for attorneys to be better at cross than direct? Yes, cross is the easiest because you just get to say whatever it is you want.
Especially defense attorneys. Defense attorneys are actually, prosecutors are better at direct than they are at cross, and defense attorneys are better at cross than they are at direct. That's facts.
Okay.
That's facts. It's facts.
Thank you for your generosity, Ghosted.
When's the last time you've seen a prosecutor that just crushes cross examinations? Because they're always putting on their case in chief. So
right.
That's where their sweet spot is. And for us, we're always attacking.
Right. Irish Jen Healy became a member. What'd she get?
Aw, family hub.
Oh, I'm never gonna get through these. And then you can join us on our
members only
in about whenever we get through this.
We're already 45 minutes late for it.
Now I forgot because I scrolled down to see how much. Okay, I found it. True Crime Addict says he should be reported to his licensing board if he was practicing in a state he wasn't licensed in. Very unethical. Yeah, I don't know. He had all these
states
things
where he didn't re-up. Right.
But he left him on his resume. Like,
I actually did re-up in New York.
Right.
South Carolina now.
Allie, I'm so sorry for confusing you with a few good men quote chat. Perimenopause brain here too. So it wasn't clear. I missed
it.
It was in the original live. And I started thinking, because I was still confused about you, if we were in the cross-examination and like this, if that guy actually said the words she said, I don't know.
You can't handle the truth.
No, it was
the quote?
I don't remember, babe. Don't put me on the spot. I appreciate all you do.
You put me on the spot all the time.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob and Cam. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Autumn.
And Autumn Blaze now became a member. Well, we'll see in about, I don't know how many minutes. Iron Dog, I almost died when Mac was talking about the special delivery unit after Red brought up the Law and Order episode. He's a Dietz.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Meemaw says Red's facial expressions were testifying. That's true. That was crazy.
She just can't do it.
Oh, hey, it's Allie. Thanks for the jewels. We got AJ and Hold Me In. I'm Scary. New members. What do they get?
Aw, family hugs.
Boris says he looks like a white Debo. Could be his twin. Yeah, the guy's crazy looking. Really. Boris C148. A white crazy eyes killer. Crazy eyes killer. Elkie sent jewels. Thank you. DK says Edric Faust was the readback trial.
No, this is a trial.
We're talking about where they played on a screen clips from the actual testimony of the witnesses.
It was
Bob and we've never seen before. I'm like,
this is amazing.
No, but it was
do you remember when the witness said this, or like we're gonna play you right where the witness said this shit? It was awesome. We're like, they have to do that in every trial. It's like, we have the technology to do that now. Let's do it.
Yeah, but it was the prosecution that did it. So I was like, what the fuck are they able to do this now? Since when can they do this shit? Right. Hello's coming back, generous throughout the night. 5DD memberships.
Wait, you forgot Phoenix. Thanks, Phoenix.
Oh. The megalomaniac comes back again.
Dietz lied and Andrew Yates' trial led to overturn.
Yes, we know that. Thank you.
Thank you, Meglo.
I know everybody's behind though, so we're reading 737. So Ipsy Dixit. So also I bet she She follows Mel as well. I know they're big on the Ipsy Dixit.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
everybody that followed Karen's big on Ipsy Dixit.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust this guy to take care of my dog. How is it not delusional to think one's mother can hear your thoughts?
To
Like,
think
what?
other mothers can hear your thoughts. Like what? Hi
Right,
from
it's
Ireland.
crazy.
Let me read some of them. Thank you.
Wait,
What?
Mama Loca. Thanks for your continued support. 14 months. Irish
what I just-
Catholic.
That's
You
what I
didn't-
just.
But you didn't read
that's-
it.
But I had
FTW.
just selected it. Like you
Well, you-
just went through this one. Here,
Right, but you
I'm
you
gonna read
actually
for a minute.
unselected it because I had already
Have you
selected it.
eaten?
Thank you.
Seem a little hangry to me.
I'm just
I
saying
don't
you
know.
actually unselected it because I had already
That's
selected
because
it.
I just told you I was going to take over and read for a hot minute. So that means I'm going to select.
He said that right after I selected it. That's all I'm telling
Oh
you.
my God. Hello. Back again. Thank you so much for the 5DD podcast memberships. We really appreciate that. Casey, thank you very much. LM McCallie, we love you. $10. Got to go back and start from the beginning, but just wanted to say, I love you guys. My wife and mom are now hooked on DD. My mom absolutely loves Allie's rants. We
Doesn't
love
mind the
that.
cursing. All right. Good.
Love it. Thank you so much. Mary Cronin, $2. Are there still 18 jurors? Yes. The jurors stay all the way through. And they
Well,
don't
unless
know-
somebody gets removed.
Right. Nobody's getting removed unless somebody gets sick or something like that. But so 18 and none of them know who's who at this point. So they're all paying attention as if they're going to be deliberating. The Bubbling.
Welcome.
Welcome. All right. AJ Schoenfield just joined Wisconsin Family Hug. You guys are great. Family Hug.
Yeah.
Welcome, AJ. Appreciate you very, very much. Hello. Back again. Bob, I'm a heavy equipment operator for my city, and it was a joke. Allie, about the hoodie. We love Mel. Like,
Yeah.
I would definitely.
No, I know, but she said that I went to Cancun with Mel.
Oh, yeah. She knows. I mean, Allie will cut a bish, though. Okay. Desi Dog Mom, thank you very much. Eabes Bab, can we acknowledge that you frequently are on the Twitters when you stream with your lovely wife when you're home? Yes, absolutely. And don't listen to her. Yes, also true. And we'll wait for you. All true. I cannot tell a lie. Those are
Love you
all
too.
absolute truths. Love you. Appreciate you. Loopy Scrapper,
Welcome.
3LJT, 1 Sicknish. Adrian Curvin got a big line of family hugs coming. Krusty via in. Wow.
Via Indiana.
Family. Via Indiana. Ohio via Indiana. Good job, babe. Welcome, you guys. We love you.
Welcome.
Thank
We'll
you
see
so
you
much.
shortly.
Indeed. Let's see how it goes. $2. It worries me Bob said jury isn't paying attention.
Well,
Only during the Commonwealth's bullshit.
right.
They're always paying attention when it matters. Like, let me put it this way. In my estimation, again, I'm biased, but I'm trying to be objective when I'm looking at the jury. Again, my key tell when I think that they're paying the most attention is when they're writing notes. A majority of them are note takers. Some of them kind of always take notes, writing a little more than they usually do and a lot less than they usually do. That's a sign. But when people that I see are not taking notes at all, I take that as a big indicator.
They're checked out.
That witness is not landing this direct, or that cross isn't landing. So that's what I'm seeing from them, way more than any kind of facial stuff. Like, the
Gotcha.
facial
Thanks.
stuff just doesn't happen.
Thanks. Let's see how it goes.
I know you got me. It wasn't for your benefit. I was for the people. You're the one who's always telling me.
I'm
talk
just
about
trying
the
to get us
jury.
through so that we can go
Dude,
to
it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. Yancey makes me dancy. Family hug.
welcome.
And you can jump off.
No,
I
I'm
know and I'm not saying that out of love. I know you've had a grueling.
no, I'm happy to be here.
I've had a grueling hard day too, but it seems like you're
No, I was just
anxious.
trying to help you get through to the
I
members
know,
only.
baby. Desi Dog Mom, new member. Oh, family hug. Love you. Yeah,
I'll
but
let you do the
rushing makes
members
it
only.
worse.
I'll let
Makes
you do
it
the
worse.
members only alone.
All right. It's not a let. I'm just saying, like, if you need to go eat, have you eaten dinner?
I ate a late lunch. I basically ate dinner, but hello is back again.
Hello. Back again. What about the newlyweds? I don't get it. What's that?
Is that Patrick? No, they're not newlywed, right?
Oh, you mean, are you talking about Margaret's, the kids? They're both getting married. They're not married. If that's what you're talking about, they're not married yet. The weddings are upcoming, 9 days apart, both their kids.
See, Nicole says the same thing.
Nicole, yeah. PPD and PPP are in the ICD. Max said they're not. The dude's clueless. The guy doesn't think PPD is real.
Seems that way.
He's an apologist for the
DSM.
DSM. I mean, the guy sucks. He's not a real person in my world. Sorry. Audrey Presti, $20. Margaret is the mayor of Massachusetts, not just Hull. Agreed.
She's watching. I'm sure she's made her
awesome.
smile.
Yeah. S. Connie Lassie or Scony Lassie. I'm gonna go with S. Connie Lassie. New member. Oh, family hug. Welcome. Ghosted Mr. Higgins. $10. Can't do it, but someone should harvest a few sound bites from Allie in today's coverage. Absolutely epic. She was losing her shit. I loved it. Thanks, Higgins. Evelina Astora, new member. Oh, hugs. Welcome. We're so happy you're here. Teresa, thank you. Designed by Gigi, thank you. Kathleen Miller, family hug.
So hello
hug.
did the code red, and I was like all confused. Like I thought she was saying like code red was in the DSM, but she was making an analogy. That was the quote.
Oh, all right.
Thanks. Hello.
That was kind of like the whole plot of the movie.
I mean, it's been a long
Mirrors, Mac, go to God inference. Hope, X him on that.
Like crosses on that.
Yeah,
that whole
he'll cross
made up
that.
bullshit. He might just let it die because it was so stupid, but maybe
So stupid.
But I think he should.
KMC, thank you very much. Irish Jen Healy. Allie is my hero today. Fuck yes. I agreed with every rant you had today. Fuck the Commonwealth. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Irish
Irish
Jen.
Jen. Heather Stew, $5. What if she checked the map to see if CVS was on the way?
I'm just saying she has written, it's in her complaint why she checked the map. And I'm just going to read it. And I know we're already late, but
I'm going to keep going while you're finding it.
I got it right here. No,
okay.
I'm almost there. Go ahead.
Miss Jules full. I think I'm fucking that up. $20. My dad was a mass attorney. I've been cross-examined since 65. I love it.
Yeah. But I have it up whenever you're
It's kind of the plight of being a child of a lawyer. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, now, okay, here it is. I was scrolling so quickly. It's moving like without me. I just did it again. Okay, I got to go a little slower because it's okay. January 24th, 2024. She says all right, the suicidal hallucinations continued all day nonstop. Later in the afternoon, the voice began saying you should harm the children. Lindsay thought about dinner and realized she had not prepped anything. She asked Patrick about takeout. She looked at a map to see how long it would take because she did not want to be alone and needed help. That was it.
There you go. Sarah Mess. It was Richens playback trial. Feed Bob, feed Allie. There we go. Richens.
It was, huh?
Yeah. And I'm Rexy and I know it. $5. Bloodworth in the Richens trial did the video and photos of witnesses. There you go. Back to back. Appreciate y'all.
And I think I asked Mel about it, and she might have said I didn't watch the Richens trial. Maybe it was that, and I was like, no.
Victoria Sinclair. Family hug. Welcome. Caitlin Hall Griffin, $5. Sorry, new here. Don't be sorry. We're thrilled you're here. We will be going over what happened today in the courtroom. Thank you for helping me understand so much. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you and welcome. We're so happy you're here. And thank
That's
you for
so
your
funny.
generosity.
So I asked Mel and she said, maybe Corey Richins, but I don't know. I didn't cover that one. And I was like, no, it was it definitely wasn't Richins.
I'm not remembering it as Richards either, but
Two people are saying it, right?
Amy, well, actually 3, because Amy Bergman says the Richards trial as well. I'm going to trust our chat. I'm going to go with the chat. They have memories like elephants. Steel traps. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate you. Irish Jen. Appreciate the jewels. La Lisa D. Member for 3 months. Mac.
Yep,
Looks like Dr.
absolutely.
Evil to me. I
I
can't unsee it.
absolutely agree. I was thinking the same thing. And then I didn't want to say it because I was like, am I wrong? Because that's who I think he looks like.
1 million. Oh, I mean, he definitely has that vibe. Joni Flagler, 199. It was Hank clipping Karen's interview.
A lot of people said that. I know that happened, but this was people
No, these
testifying.
were actual. They went and clipped the YouTubes of the trial that they were in,
right,
and played them during closing.
Right.
That's what it
And
was.
it sounds like it was Richins. So
Sounds like it was Richards. Thanks. Appreciate you always, Joni. Danielle Lane. Hug. Or you think it's Danielle Elaine? I'm going to go with Danielle Elaine.
yeah.
Family hug. Welcome. We're so happy you're here. Just a girl from the 6, $10. Was it the Durst trial you're thinking about?
We didn't watch that.
I
didn't watch it. I didn't.
The Durst trial. Did I watch Durst? Did we cover Durst?
You might have watched it afterwards because
who was the little bald fucker in Vegas that would like dressed up in the it wasn't him either, but I can never remember that guy's name. He was in like the landscaping outfit and like fucking pulled his car right up and they caught him. Dude, he like had this whole thing. It was a whole thing. You were not covering that with me. I forget what trial that was. But thank you so much, Just. Hello, back again. Yes, let's give them something. Margaret's kids. See, that was it. That was it. The newlyweds. Hello, newlyweds for the wedding. $2. Appreciate that. I'll let them know you're giving the love. Parakeet, new member. Chris K, new member. Family hugs, you guys. Welcome. Luciana de Lima. It's a beautiful name. I could not watch this trial without Allie. She 100% represents me. Thank you for doing this with us. And then the hearts, which reminds me, babe. There was a woman from Brazil that was in court today that Margaret introduced. She was in line with her. And she's like, she wanted to meet me. And she loves our show. And she's got a big following down in Brazil. And she's been turning all kinds of Brazilians onto our show.
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. It could even be Luciana. Kind of looks like her picture, kind of looks like her. But thank you very much for that. Hello. They absolutely, obviously raised good kids. So for Maggie, thank you for showing the love because they deserve it. This is like above and beyond like what they're doing here. So thank you very much for that. And then thank you for JME. That's a tough one. JMELEIGHK. Is that just like, did you just hit letters? Thank you. Audrey Presti, $10. Thank you very much. I pull up a map in Google to every place that I get takeout to find a menu. Same. It's what Google presents. She did not Google the directions to get to the restaurant. I agree completely. I exclusively use Google for finding restaurants. Exclusively. And then I'll find out where it's at. I do exactly the same thing. I've never.
True, but I just read it. It literally, she wrote, she looked at a map to see how long it would take because she did not want to be home.
That was for CBS. We're talking about the restaurant.
It says, Lindsay thought about dinner. She realized she hadn't prepared anything. She asked Patrick about takeout. She looked at a map to see how long it would take. In the same paragraph.
Okay. The fact still remains. Anytime we're looking for a restaurant, we go on to Google. Like if we're driving, see what's in the area. Where do we go? If we're at the house, I still go to Google to populate the map. for the number of the restaurant. So instead of like Googling the restaurant, I just type in the name in Google and then hit call. I mean, I think everybody does that. Thank you. Dom's mom, $10. Here late. So sorry if you discussed, but as I love so many people, are there in AMs supporting LC? What is that? What is
Are there
But as
AMs?
I love so many people are there in AMs supporting LC, obviously Lindsay Clancy, wish they'd stand in silence. Oh, with their heart hands up versus cheering would be more appropriate and impactful. Yeah, I mean, the only time they did that,
Oh,
they
like I
were
loved that
silent.
there were so many people in
They
the
were
morning.
silent the entire time. I was there. I was interviewing them. The only time they did that is when they thought that Lindsay was being transported behind them. And in that situation, they wanted her to know that they supported her. This wasn't a cheering thing. They were quiet the entire time, other than when they were driving Lindsay in the van, the Sprinter van, because every single person in that courthouse is coming up to me and coming up to Red. How can we write Lindsay? We need her to know that we support her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear you. I reject kind of like, I thought Aiden's post was kind of tone deaf, to be honest with you. Like he's taking a weird position on the thing, which I don't know. So that was the first place I had seen that. This was a very silent thing. As I was going around interviewing people, it was dead silent. Again, the only time the cheering took place was that one isolated time when Lindsay was driving by. So, I mean, that's where I hear you. If it would have been a thing like all the time, considering that we're talking about 3 children that lost their lives, I agree that would be inappropriate. But in that isolated circumstance of them feeling it was important that Lindsay hear them, I was okay with it. And that's where I'm at with it. Bev's dizzy glasses. Allie, do the eyes again of Mac. LOL. Did you do his eyes?
I don't know. I tried to do something like it wasn't very good the
I
first time.
couldn't see his eyes like that.
He's got like one eye that seems like it's like
lazy. He's got a
like
lazy eye.
I don't
Crazy
know.
eye, crazy eye. Are they the same color? That's the question I have. Because somebody said, Connecticut Melanie, Melanie, is that you? The only thing that would have topped being your Uber, this is the hero. This is when Margaret's friend Beth got kicked out of the courtroom because her phone went off. She was our ride. And then Melanie stood up, drove us home because she was coming to Hull. So we got so lucky. It was like perfect. It was like right place, right time, because Melanie just happened to be there. She's like, I just so happened to be going to Hull. You're amazing. You know how grateful I am. The only thing that would have topped being your Uber on Wednesday would have been being able to be in the courtroom today to see Red destroy that doctor. It was great. It was great. Thank you again, Melanie. We really appreciate it. I'm from Brazil. Was that you at the court? Or maybe you're one of the people that found us because the very nice woman that I met today has been telling her people, because I think she's got a channel and she's like, oh, the best coverage is us. So hopefully that's how you found us. We thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I love that. Hello back. Don't forget Cam, the starving student. Never forget Cam. Thank you so much. Hello. Just an earthbound misfit. I love it. Welcome. PSF, new member. Welcome, PSF. We're so happy you're here. Iowa writer. Welcome. I'm Rexy and I know it. $5. FYI, phone won't autocorrect when using in chat. That's why so many typos. A lot. All right, wait. Let's figure that out. Was there something about that? Phone won't autocorrect when in chat. Oh, I see. You're talking about on your, I know that's true. Like I can't, like what happens when I make a typo is I can't pull the screen up enough to be able to fix what I did. I know exactly what you're talking about. Thanks. I'm Rexy. Just a girl from the $610. Robert Tellis. There it is. Was the guy in Vegas. Exactly. Thank you. You guys you're like a literal encyclopedia. Anything that I ever need to know about true crime that I can't remember, you guys always give me the answer.
By the
Thanks,
way, I
Jessica
just
Six.
watched back the Richlands closing, and all he did was he put it up in words. He didn't play back their testimony.
It's got to be. It might have been Durst.
I didn't watch that.
Hold on. I got to see. I got to remember what the case is.
Well,
I'm
let's
looking
get
it
into
up.
the members only live. Just
All right,
finish
hold on.
that up.
I have to read the Venmos before we go
Oh,
because I
you
can't
done? You
assume that.
finished these?
Yeah. Hello,
Oh.
hello's the last one.
Okay, gotcha.
Hello. Y'all realize you can turn off super chat so you can get to member lives.
I didn't know
Or if you guys have what's it say?
Guest.
Oh, a guest.
Oh yeah, we have done that before. That's all right. Read your
first time bettero.
Venmos.
All right, let's see. I'm going to do the Venmos. Okay. There was a way that I could see them where they were all popping. I just don't get it. Okay. Let me get through this one. Amber sent 30. She said, Allie has been spot on with all her cursey words and names for the trash ADAs this week. Watching with you is not only informative and a safe space, but incredibly cathartic. It's nice having someone say exactly what we're all thinking and letting us collectively rage a little. Awesome message. Thank you so much for your generosity.
And that's how we fell behind today. I was like, all right, this is like, I wanted to pause so we could all vent over like what we just saw instead of like when we take too long and we do it at the supers later.
Yeah.
It's not as like, did
you know, we love blooping time. You don't have to explain.
I know,
shit
but we
to me,
got a
bro.
little, far behind.
$10 from Cynthia. Smiley face with the sunglasses. Cool. Thanks, Cynthia. Appreciate the 10. Aaron sent 50. Please stay for Rosemary's grilling. Let me see if I can. I think that there's a little more to it. I'll be. It's 8:27. I'll be there. Just saying. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you. I mean, it's probably going to run right up against it. And then Kellyanne threw 40 at it and said, every time I hear the CW use it against LC that she didn't report her symptoms, I'd like to introduce Kelsey Fitzsimmons, who reported symptoms, was shot, lost her baby, her house, her job is in the midst of a brutal custody. Truth. I mean, that is a legitimate thing. Plus, she's probably losing her nursing license. Like, that is probably most definitely happening. Thanks. That was a great one. Lancy with an incredibly generous $100. Take Kevin and Rosemary to lunch for me. I would love to do that, and I will invite them both. I gotta wait till Kevin's done with trial. Just like, and I gotta wait till Rosemary's done with Lally, because they're both like, when you're just not in the, like, your one-track mind in the midst of a trial. But thank you so much for your generosity. And then Casey 1125, $10. Thank you so much. Thank you for covering this trial. Have a drink with Michael B on me and try to behave in court. So I told Michael when I jumped over there, you sent him the same thing. I was like, Casey sent me the same thing. So now I knew I had seen it. So thank you. We will do that. We will do that. We appreciate you. And then let's see. We got a few more, babe. We got a few more. All right. And then Patricia sent 25, a gift for the LC trial coverage. Thank you very much, Patricia. Appreciate you very, very much. And then we've got from Kitty on the Beach. Hold on, I got to open it full. Loving Bob's nightly recaps, Allie's trial coverage, and Cam's, and all the work that you put in on this trial. It's helped me keep somewhat sane these past few weeks. Thank you so much. And that's I'm not gonna dox you. Thank you, Kitty on the beach. I appreciate that very much. And then our own cat, Lance's cat, threw 100 at us. God's work. Been streaming all day, every day. We love you, cat.
Wait,
We miss you.
Lance's cat? Where?
Lance's
Oh,
cat.
well, thanks,
Our
cat.
only-
That was
our-
unnecessary.
Our
It's ridiculous.
ride or die cat.
You just text us.
Yeah.
One
We
of our very
appreciate it.
close and personal friends we love
Yes,
very much.
we
But
love
thank
them.
you.
We love them very, very much. And give Olive a hug and a kiss from us.
Yes. She's gone viral before. Check
yes,
her
she
out.
has. Jenna, $25. Thanks for your dedication to the case, Bob. Thank you so much, Jenna, for the 25. I really appreciate that. And then Kristen, 25, for being awesome. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you for your generosity. Appreciate that very much. And then Julie, $10. Allie, stop beating yourself up about the wife thing. We know you're a warrior for justice and a badass. You are a queen. Listen to Julie, babe.
Okay.
Listen to Julie. All right, let's
Listen to
see.
Julie.
And Julie came back with 50. And she said, hey guys, I'm thinking about driving to Mass on Monday. It's a 5-hour drive. I know you were busy, but if you can message me if you're going to be there, I want to meet you. I'm 100% going to be there, and I will message you, Julie. I'll let you know. I mean, do it. Like, if you're coming for Monday, you might, because there's no way closings are going to take place Monday. It's going to be, he's got to finish cross. She's got to do redirect, which will be painful. And then he's got, they've got 2 more doctors, and Red's going to go at them. They're going to be lengthy. I think Monday's going to be full day. And then, like, I got the vibe, the judge is kind of the mindset that, the jury's heard a lot of evidence. They might need a day off before you do closing. So make the drive, but plan on staying. That's what I would do. You can't do one day. If you're making the drive, you might as well just all in it. Nancy, $10, day in court. Thanks. Appreciate you, Nancy. And then that was it. All right, so that was Venmo. Let me just real quick check. Cash App. All right. Oh boy. Okay. So I don't know that I gave this love to Michelle. She sent $150. Bob and Allie, thank you. Mental health matters. Yes, it does. Thank you so much for that. Incredible
Thank you for your generosity.
And then tonight, Bobby sent 20 for your Mass trip. Mainer here. Love DD. So you're from Maine? Yes, I'm assuming. Thanks, Bobby. Really appreciate it. All right, and then finally, I'm going to just check PayPal because I think I saw one come in over there. And then over on the PayPals, okay, Marcia sent 20. You two are killing it. Love your coverage of this trial. 25, actually. Thank you, Marcia. We really appreciate that.
It was the Murdoch trial. I found it.
It was.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, so it was fucking Murdoch, huh? All right. Stand corrected. KPT Times, 25. You've pissed me off so much with your laziness, spending all day in the courtroom and 2 hours on the screen afterwards. It's just not what people paid coins for. Do better. All sarcasm. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, KPT. I feel so seen. And then Katie sent 635. That's got to be some kind of conversion. No message. Well, thank you, Katie. Appreciate
Katie.
that. All right. And then, okay, I think that's it. I think we're
All right. Well,
square there.
Luciana says, I'm in MD. Is that Maryland?
Yep.
Oh, I'm a doctor in Brazil. I found you
Okay.
guys during the Delphi Richard Allen, free
Love
Richard
it.
Allen trial. I wish I was there, but there's a lot of Brazilians living in Mass.
Nice. Nice.
All right. And then we get members getting ready for that member only lives. We got Julie, What the Duck, the Sunflower Girl,
What the duck?
Polly
Schulte.
Schulte. What do they get?
Schulte. Oh, family hugs. That's what they get.
And got two more. Jinja says Mottas are a class act.
Aw.
And thank
Kisses.
you
Thank you.
to and Erica
Applegate.
Says thank you to both of you for your thoughtful and compassionate coverage of this trial. I found y'all Tuesday when Melanie was flying and been turning in ever since. Oh, well, thank you.
Tune in.
All right.
Tune in. Thank
Tuning
you.
in. Yeah,
Erica.
my
We
bad.
appreciate it. And we're so glad
So
you're here.
we're about to start the members only live. If you're in here, you'll get portaled over. Say
And true crime fan. Aw, family hug. All right, mods, we love you. Like our mod, you guys have to tip the mods. Make sure that link is working, mods. They've been working like insane hours.
I mean, they need to rotate so that not everybody's.
I hope they're doing that.
You should actually do that because we've got this constant day and then night. So
I know. We've already been on 2 hours, 20 minutes here. All right. We love you guys. If you're not members, we adore you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a million times over. Thanks for hanging with us every day. We hope that we're giving you the coverage that we're hoping that you would get. And if you're members, remember, I've portaled it, meaning I've redirected. It sounds like if you're on TV, if you're watching on TV, you will get portaled over automatically. If not,
I might have to start the live first. No.
No. As soon as I end this, it'll. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I'll start it and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah. All right. I'll meet you over there. You over there. Leave this one and head over there. If not, just go to the channel. Just click on the members only under the live category, under that, the live section, whatever you call it. Just click on the live. You'll get right in there. All right, y'all. We love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging with us all week. If I don't see you till Monday, I'll probably pop on and do like a vertical tomorrow. Come and hang. If you haven't watched the interviews of that I did yesterday, go check it out. If you haven't watched the super heavy but incredibly important live that we did last Saturday, that's 8 hours. It's worth your time. It really is. It was incredibly powerful. All right, y'all. We love you so much. And remember, without y'all, I'd just be an old man talking about all kinds of cases. See you over on the members.